In a related development, Stanley Mate called on the general public to desist from illegal connection and goro boys. According to him, such people tend to charge high fees for poor and low quality of service.
Domestic water supply is one of the fundamental requirements for human life. Sadly, in 2010, the World Health Organization revealed that around 1.1 billion people worldwide have access to improved water supply sources. In the same vein, the results of the 2000 population and housing census of Ghana indicate that about 40,000 of the households in the country have access to pipe-borne water, and tankers provide water for 2% of the households. 1/3 of the households obtain their drinking water from wells and boreholes, while 25% of the remaining households depend on natural sources such as springs, rainwater, rivers, streams and lakes, and dug-out wells. The urban-rural differentials are worthy of note. While nearly 68% of the urban households have access to pipe-borne water, only 15% of the rural households draw water from the same source. In Ghana, rainfall is not scarce and several rivers do not cease to flow, but clean water is denied millions of people. Also, the Ghana Water Company Limited, GWCL, has disclosed that 40% of water generated for use cannot be accounted for. Speaking at the multi-stakeholder dialogue organized by the Coalition of Non-Governmental Organizations in Water and Sanitation as part of their Water and Sanitation Direction of Communication of the Ghana Water Company Limited, Stanley Mate, lamented that a lot of tons of water are lost through illegal connection. According to the water company, the stated percentage of revenue losses is mostly as a result of leakages, burst, and illegal water connections by consumers.
Possible and influential people within our system are even involved in illegal connections. And when we finish, we put the blame on GWCL. It is so bad an attitude, so unpatriotic of citizens to behave the way they do. So please, illegal connections must cease. Okay, a whole cubic meter of water is less than 4 cedis. Okay, so in a month, if you use water up to about, let's say, 100 cedis and you pay for it, what is wrong with it? Just add to your budget and pay. Okay, but people who involve themselves in illegal connections, they'll be arrested and embarrassed and then charged at the law courts. It is so bad, it is so terrible, and we must desist from such attitude, such unpatriotic attitude.
Speaking under the theme, Pursuing Greater Prioritizing and Behavior Change for Sustainable, Safe Drinking Water and Environmental Sanitation, Director of Water at the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, Donante, calls for a collaborative effort to keep water clean.
Now, it is important to know that the government has invested a lot in urban water these past few years. Ghana Water Company has over the years undertaking major expansion and rehabilitation works on a number of urban water systems throughout the country to improve access to safely managed water services. Despite these strides, there is so much to be done in low-income, high-density urban communities and peri-urban areas. Nevertheless, we are not relenting on our efforts to ensure that all these communities have access to safe water with the support of our development partners like you here. Then, the ministry has developed a framework for managing drinking water quality to ensure that the safe water produced by Ghana Water Company Limited and other water supplies are kept safe.